Watch out for that bear, Graham. Heck no. We're King Graham. We know how to handle bears. Right? Yeah, we know how to do this. Just talk to it. The bear is too intent on the honey to listen to Graham. Well, excuse me. Graham should be careful around a big old bear. Yeah, of course it's old too. Hey. Hey. I'm talking to you. Large bear seems to be mighty interested in the honey inside the old tree. Well, I'm gonna take this stick. Ouch. Shouldn't feed the bears, Graham. And yes, the bear punches Graham. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't slash at him or bite or whatever. No, it makes a fist and punches Graham out. That is awesome. It just dicks right on the jaw and Graham's dead. But what you really need to do here is, of course, use the fish. Because, you know, bears love fish. So there you go, you ruby-lipped...
I am greatly Beatrice, good sir. I wish to thank you ever so much for saving our hive from the claws of the horrible bear. In return, I offer you a luscious honeycomb from our hive. Please feel free to retrieve one. I promise my bees won't harm you. It may come in handy on your travels.
Oh, thank you. Really appreciate that. You never know when you might need some good honeycomb. Graham reaches a hand into the beehive and receives a very sticky chunk of honeycomb. Wrapping it in a protective piece of cloth, he then pockets it. Where did you get the cloth from? And also, stick. Grab the stick. Now we've got the stick, and we got the comb. It appears to be an average stick of wood. Honey drips from the edges of the honeycomb chunk. And that's how it is. Got anything wise to say about this place? Suddenly, loud music. Jeez. My ear. And also, a bully of a dog is bullying the bullies with the bully. Something. I didn't get to read it. I was concentrating on turning down the volume here. The mangy old dog digs playfully at the huge anthill while the poor ants scurry frantically around. Yeah, I don't think he's playful. He looks more like he wants to kill the ants. Colony of large ants parade up and down a huge anthill built amid some scrubby bushes. A gypsy wagon can be seen in the distance to the north. So to the dog we... the stick. Right. Because it's a dog. Or maybe we can talk to the dog? Talk some sense into him? The dog. Talk some sense into him. The dog doesn't pay any attention to Graham. Oh, right. The ants are too busy to engage in conversation. What a world we live in where animals even don't listen to you anymore. Yeah, boy. Catch. Now run along with your other plaything.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm King Anthony the Great. May I ask who you are?
Why, certainly. I'm King Graham of Daventry, and this is my friend Cedric. We're seeking a way to cross the great mountains to the ocean on the other side.
That is a very perilous undertaking. I wish you would reconsider. But if you shall not, in return for rescuing our home from the flea-bitten cur, I wish to offer you our help, if perchance you would need it.
Thank you very much, King Anthony. Cedric and I appreciate your kind offer. We look forward to meeting you again. What a nice king. Never thought that the ants would be so nice. And also, king? Really? They got the queen bee correct, but king ant? Don't they know that all of the insects are matriarchs? The leaders, not patriarchs. What a failure. What a failure. To the desert we go. And also, I didn't check. I want to check something. Restore game, the dog. I wonder what happens if we get too close.
Oh, Graham, that dog looks mean.
I don't like dogs. Yeah, we know that. Oh, I wanted that funny death scene. Oh, we got it. From the ants.
Is that a new dance, Graham?
The Bugaloo. Can I kill you now? I wonder if the ants will kill us at some point. You know, I never know. It might happen, you know. Nope. No death scene there. Fine. Anyway, to the desert we go.
There's nothing but a hot, dry desert further west.
Most people avoid it because there are bandits out there. If you insist on going, I'll wait for you here. Yeah, gee, thanks. You're a lot of help there. The scraggly bushes of the brushland taper off to dry, sandy desert, and as far as the eye can see to the west. Nothing else? Fine. Dum dee dum dee dum dee dum dee dum dee dum dum dum. We going to the desert. We go with. Actually, there is a proper song for this.
Dee 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 dee
Aha! Grey Wool got it. Grey Wool got it. He got the reference. And JJ got the reference. Good for you guys. Sir?
Yeah.
I think we're taking the president a little too literally.
He said he's gonna call the desert, so we call me the desert.
Find anything? Nothing here, sir. How about you guys? Nothing, sir. How about you?
We ain't found shit.
A small oasis. Its tantalizing water so sparkling in the desert sun. Graham's hot, thirsty body is irresistibly drawn to it.
That's a bit too descriptive there.
Ah, life-giving water. Nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel renewal flowing through him. Seems like they've taken some words from their, from the, King Arthur game there. Sounds exactly what they said in that game when he drank water from the, river. It's just... So let's see, now I go... Okay. So this is the way we go. Continuing the same way. Oh, I have walked 1,000 miles and I will walk 1,000 miles. Rocky cliffs rise high above Graham's head. Better be above his head than over his head. Because that would mean they would be coming down on his head. Everything goes over his head. I guess so. Small oasis has formed in the space between two rocks. The facade of a magnificent temple has been carved into the cliffs by some unknown ancient civilization. Well, let's quickly go behind these rocks. When I say quickly, we just jauntily walk. As if we're in no hurry here. From across the desert sands, Graham can hear the sound of approaching hoofbeats. Maybe hooves.
You don't see my hat. We're totally invisible.
Hey, it worked. Jeez. Didn't think it would work. I mean, his hat was out there. A bright blue hat.
Open sesame!
Based on that real building that Indiana Jones used? I think it is. I think this is based on the same temple that was used in the Last Crusade. At least that's what I think. I'm not too sure, but it's a thought. Temple. Let's drink first before we perish from thirst. Which should be a death I should show. Life-giving water. Well, actually, we're not gonna go inside here. Just yet. There's actually other place we have to go to first. The city of Petra. Well, I think it is. So it's So it's actually east that we have to go. One east, three south. Hurry before the Nazis show up. We're not Indiana Jones. Wrong movie. Or game. Graham, where are you going? Graham, what are you doing? Get down here. You're supposed to be going south, you moron. There you go. Good boy. Jeez, talk about a glitch. With walking animation. Uh-oh. A picked, clean, and sun-bleached skeleton of a man lies in the sand of the hot, dry desert. What happened? Who can say? But it makes Graham uneasy, nevertheless. An old shoe lies here, forgotten, near the poor man's skeleton. Or we're gonna take the shoe. Uneasily, Graham reaches down and removes the old shoe from the desert sand. You never know when you might need a good shoe. The worn old shoe is cracked and dry from the desert sun. You never know when you might need a really crappy shoe. Why did we take the shoe again? Oh, let's find an oasis to save our life. Because without an oasis, you will certainly die here. The hot sun and choking sands are taking their toll on Graham. He must drink. Soon. Well, here's the drink. Mazel tov. You really just drank from an oasis you walked over on. Good job there, man. Good job. Okay, let's save the... Okay. One's here. And a few times here. Oh, just keep going. Huh. You don't look too good, man. Well, I'm sure he won't be feeling too good in the morning either. Yum bum 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 bum. These were not vagabonds, bandits. What's the word? I have it in my mind. Nomads. That's the one. Nomads. With disgust, Graham looks at the drunken bandit lying down, face down in the desert sand, completely passed out. A large clay jar full of water stands by the campfire. The campfire, all but forgotten, has been reduced to a pile of glowing embers. There doesn't seem to be any activity going on within the smaller tent. A lone camel waits near the large tent while his owner celebrates inside. The bandit's horse rests in the desert sun while their unsavory owners revel within the large tent. Overhearing loud music and laughter from within the larger tent, Graham guesses the bandits must be celebrating their latest plunder. A beautiful harem girl belly dances for the rowdy bandits. Okay. Let's drink some water. Hey there, Bomber. And also Gregio. Graham, stop drinking. We need to go hiding. Stop drinking, you moron. We need to go in here. Okay. Our first copy protection, apparently. Let me see. I have it right. I have the manual right here. Okay, we can do this. A lot easier now. So it's I Z S and X. Sixes. Is. Okay. Done. He's asleep. Snoring loudly upon a beautiful carpet, Graham spies a sleeping bandit. Well, it would have been nicer if it would have been a sleeping beauty. Then Graham would have kissed her and got himself another queen? Graham, you old dog. Why do you think of these things? A long staff at the back of the tent catches Graham's interest. Assorted odds and ends clutter inside of this small tent, while upon a lovely carpet sleeps another despicable renegade.
Those despicable renegades.
Come on, Graham. You need this. Taken care of to be very quiet, Graham reaches out and takes the staff into his possession. Now I wonder. I wonder. Sleeping ugly. Graham should avoid the bandit at all costs. Not this time. What are you, a spy? That wasn't a very smart move. That wasn't a very good death scene. or death flare text stuff.